There we go. Of course, my stream deck didn't want to work, so I couldn't turn on the audio. But what is new? I should really remember to check that before I go live. Anyways. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to another stream of MIO. First of all, let me get this out of the way. I hope everybody is fine. I hope everybody is safe. Thank you everybody for joining. And let's forget about the stress of the everyday and let's jump back into some MIO. Oh yeah, and as always, thank you everyone for joining. If you do enjoy the stream, hit those buttons below wherever you're watching. Every little bit helps, much appreciated. Let's jump right back into it. So, last time we did start our way down here. Well, last time we did all of this up top here. And now we are in the, I just want to call it the abyss, I guess. Trying to still find our merchant. Our merchant is still missing. That guy has just been gone. Let's see where we go from here. So we unlocked some nice little shortcuts last time. We still have this guy here. I think I've been in this room. I was just wondering. Still have this guy here, so he's pretty close to where we exit right here. Just need to get to the next room over. But not really. It's literally one floor up. It's right there. I'm so close and yet so far. The guy's still here. You got anything new for me? Lost again, huh? And then, if you have time, maybe I can entertain you with a bit, for a bit. Imagine a faraway world, many times the size of this vessel. Its ground is covered in all sorts of colorful wires, growing spare parts made of never gripping gears. It's considered, its corridors are big enough that you never have to hunch to pass a door, and rivers of the purest, whitest nectar flow continuously through. Interesting, so we are not talking about Earth, which I was presuming until now that they were coming from. Too tacky, yes? That's what I think too. To be honest, all this storytelling affair is harder than it seems. Whoever came up with the original stories had quite the vivid imagination. Or maybe it's just made up, and we are coming from Earth. So I need to remember what we did last time. Right, we came from here. We have the path right here. Where are we right now? Right, we have this open up. There's a little spot on the top right in the next room over that we can exit. And other than that, we want to go down and then to go to the right and down. Oh, we might have. Oh no, we should have dropped down in the thing. It doesn't matter. I kind of want to check up here, anyways. Oh, that might be it. That might be blocked. Yeah, this might be blocked. Okay, you can make that. Never mind. It's not blocked. Let's see where this goes. Okay. Oh, right. We can't do this. We can't do this now. But we need something to shoot. There's one here too. You have to be able to shoot these guys, right? Damn. This one exploded quickly. So how do I shoot these? How do I shoot these? By the way, why am I missing the first one and have everything else? How do I shoot them? We do have these, and you just hit them. But there's no way I can... hit that through, right? No, that doesn't work. I can do it on these guys, but I can't do it on these. There has to be a trick. What trick is there for this to work? I just need to shoot something over there. I know it works on the enemies if you can get the final hit. But how do I get the final hit on these guys? Because they can't be killed. Or can they? Dude, I don't have time. I can't get the kill on it. If I can get the kill... By dodging attacks. Oh, don't I have that? So that's what we need. That is what we need. Oh, not enough. Welcome back to the stream, Wizard, by the way. Thanks for joining. Okay. So we need a thing. Do we have that one? I think I read something about that. Dodging attack generates an energy shot. This one. Okay, so we do have it. Okay, at this point we can continue down here or go back up to the thing. I think I'm gonna go back up to the thing real quick. To equip that. You can see shit. Oh, I went into the wrong thing. Want to go into this. Took me a while to figure this puzzle out. Yeah, makes sense. I would have completely forgotten that I picked this up if you wouldn't have mentioned it. I remember it now, reading about this. This requires a 30. Guess we're dropping this. Then we have 15 left. Not much we can do with 15. Sure. Okay, let's test it on this guy. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I see. It creates a shard, and then I can hit the shard and shoot it. So it doesn't immediately shoot itself. Okay, let's grab this real quick. Okay, perfect. Nice. That looks great. Ooh, nice. Not so nice. Let me open up the other area before I go in there. Oh, that's here. I see. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, that was kind of a shortcut. Not really. Maybe. Is there any way that's faster? Yeah, I guess you don't have to go down and then back up. So if you could just go straight across. You want to come back here? Time for fun platforming. Oh god. I should be scared probably. Couldn't quite make that. Oh, that's... I can't get high enough. What do I do here? Dude, how do I get over there? I think I need to create a shard. Can I use that for this too? I mean, that didn't quite work as I wanted it to. Need to spawn it on his left side. Oh shit. There we go. That's a great placement. Oh, fuck! Damn it, that would have worked. Oh, it's still stuck around. It lasts longer than I thought. Problem is actually getting the dodge every time consistently. Oh, fuck me. I see why we got the shortcut. almost... I think that's too low. Ah, shit, I hit it. No! Come on, man. Dude, I need to do it pretty far up top. Too early. God damn it. Stop. How much do I lose if I die? Nothing. That's good. I can't get it when I'm this far away from it. For some reason. I just dodged too early. So let's see if this is actually a shortcut or not. Oh, I remember this. Garbage. It's kind of a shortcut. This random guy still up there. Random bomb. You can also refill energy by pogoing the normal shards. True. That works too. But does that really help me? Either way, I feel like we do need a shard right there. Perfect placement. Holy fuck. No! I got cheated out of my... I would have gotten it. You need to hurry. Oh, I made it. Okay. Oh no, I haven't done this in forever. Oh my god, are you shitting me? Oh my god, I haven't done this since one of the first areas. Now where do we go? What? Excuse you? How am I supposed to get up there? Now's the best part. Oh, great. Wait, can I... Oh, I can. So that's what they want you to do. No! So I did it the wrong way. I hate my list. Fucking damn it. Still, that's pretty high up. Dude, fuck you. Dude, oh, it's so high! And it's not even... I can't even get the fucking dodge on one of these. No! I'm gonna die again. No! I was trying. I was thinking so hard. Is that actually what you're supposed to do? Get a random high jump? Is there anything that we can equip to make this at least a little bit easier? I don't think there is. Oh wait, can I use the hairpin on these? I didn't even think about that. I don't think I can, but it might be. I didn't even think about that. It did not even come to mind at all. Not the biggest fan of the shortcut. This wannabe shortcut. Oh, I refreshed my thing because I perfect dodged while running. That's interesting. The first time that happened. The whole room is designed around the card creation skill. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because you needed the shard creation skill to get in here. Ugh. Okay. But I don't seem to be able to get all the way up there so that I can get hit. I just can't see myself getting enough height to be able to get hit. That is the problem. Yeah, that doesn't work. I thought as much. Even with the highest jump, I'm still slightly below. And then I'm just keep messing up. Because I'm focusing too much on the ones up top and then losing track of the ones below. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Can I either focus on the ones up top or the ones below? And to be able to stay alive, I have to focus on the ones below. I just have to focus on the ones below and try to get hit by one of the top ones to confirm if I can even get hit. Because I don't think I can get hit. I can't get high. Oh, that might have actually worked. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I was too focused on the ones up top. That's it. That's it. Well. That's the first time I died to that. Damn it. I lost 2 HP on that garbage. Fuck me. I just lost all my HP on nothing. Okay, now that I know what to do, this shouldn't actually be too crazily hard. As long as I can get it. I shouldn't have done that. Still had enough time. It feels like they have different lengths of durability sometimes. It's weird. Sometimes they go away so fast, sometimes they don't. They just stick around. No, I'm such a noob. I had it too. What the fuck was that? Oh my god, I had it too. Yeah, once you know what to do, at least it's like doable. Okay, I have no idea. I can't see anything. Free fall, I guess. Okay. Okay, I see what to do. Okay. Dude, fuck you. Dude, just get the height. It's not what you're supposed to do. Fuck me, but it worked, so I kept doing it. I need to fucking dodge. What am I doing? Why am I so stupid? Just thought I would mess up the dodge. Just wanted to make that without the dodge. Should have just dodged. Why didn't I just dodge? Okay, at least I can do that consistently now. Thought I died to the saw there. Okay, as long as you know what to do, it's not too crazy hard to get back, but still. Why would you attack right? Why would you even? I'm fucked. I activated my fucking glide for no reason. Get out of here, stupid. I knew I would mess it up. I knew it. That's why I didn't do it last time. It's not even hard. It's not even hard. I'm just fucking it up on purpose. I had nothing. I had nothing. I should have just bounced off of that right away. Dude, how was that not it? Dude, I need it to be... Yeah. I know what to do, but I can't pull it off. Nope. Fuck that shit. I'm not going there with 1 damage. Would have been so hard to place at least a healing station somewhere there. Would that have been really that bad? Would have made it the area that much worse? No, it wouldn't. It would have made it actually better. Well, easier. Not necessarily better, but still. I would have preferred it, definitely. Than having to run all the way back. By the way, is there something up here? Okay, never mind. I almost ran into the source. That would have been fucking amazing. Oh my god, I hate you. Why wouldn't you respawn? Now it's gone. Stupid. Dude, fuck my life! It's gonna be gone again! I hate you! You really wanna hit me, don't you? You really just wanna hit me, don't you? Just explode already! Man, Jesus, that fuck. I panicked! I don't know why. But I panicked. I hate myself. I hate myself. Oh my god. I'm coming in here with 3 damage. I should just start over. I hate it so much. This is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid. I had to reset. I had no energy! What is this bullshit? Holy fuck, you're hitting me with that after... Okay. What is... Holy fuck. I somehow made it up top without having to use the bullshit tech. Damn. Well, that's great. My thing is down there, but I'm up here. Fuck yeah. And I'm dead. I don't like this section, not gonna lie. This section is stupid. It's way too long. It's way too long of a fucking parry section. Where I don't like parrying in general. Then they hit me with this. I can't even do that. And then it's gone. And then fucking reset, because fuck me. Do the section million times over. Why don't we? Why does it sometimes despawn so quickly? Sometimes it lasts half an hour. Don't be inconsistent. Well, fuck me. Why did I hit that? I wasn't even close. Yay! Take damage. I love that. I love taking damage. Taking damage is my favorite shit. Why is it still here? Oh, great. I misclicked because I was distracted by the fucking bullshit still being here. Oh, great. I fucked it up. Somehow I saved that shit. Somehow. Well, at least only 2 damage this time. Okay, at least I know that's a strategy. It's great that the explosion actually moves outside, so if the further you're away, it's a different timing every time. Fuck you! I hate you so much, you stupid orb! Yay! Who wants to do it in one go? Definitely not me. Who wants to restart? Fuck me. I want to restart because I don't even see a point in doing this with this little HP. Oh my god, this area is stupid. Holy fuck. They found exactly what I'm not good at. And turned it into a parkour section. And at least in Sekiro you could cheese all the bosses if you don't want to parry. But in this they put in a parkour section so that you get screwed over if you can't actually parry well. And you're supposed to parry consistently 1,000,000 times in a row. Cause that's my favorite shit. I literally go out of my way in games to avoid having to parry. And then they hit me with this. Wow, imagine that. Not a slain bowl being there means you're just screwed. Can't believe that didn't get me. Fuck my life! You have no idea how much my brain just shuts down and I'm starting to panic when I'm in a situation like this. Holy shit. How? I hate you! Why is your hitbox so inconsistent? I'm dead. Hit it! Hit it! I forget that you... I hate that you... If you activate the fucking blind, you just lose your fucking hairpin. It's such a panic reaction activating that shit. Holy shit, I'm actually really mad about this. If you couldn't tell. This is literally the worst thing that they could have literally put there. What is the point of giving me a fucking bar if I in the entire game don't get an upgrade for it and still only have one charge? Hit it! Why are you this bad? Fucking down attack has no range. But only 50% of the time. Because this game is very consistent with everything it does. Oh, great. Yeah, fuck me. Fuck me. Yeah, just fuck me. Fuck me, yeah. I like that. Dude, this is literally the worst section. We had the trolley section last, or a couple of streams ago. Wait. Let's go back, because we lost 1 HP. Fuck that, I'm dead anyways. I'm never gonna make this anyways, so 1 HP doesn't matter. Even if I have if I had like a million more HP, I wouldn't make this. Well, that's not true, but still. The only thing that it would have made so much sense for them to put a fucking heal station after the first 2 sections. Why is there not a heal station after the first 2 sections? Makes no sense. After this section, there should be a heal station. Why is there here no heal station? It's the exact same thing as I would play a Mario Maker level and there's no fucking checkpoints and the stage is 5 hours long. Literally max timer. This is what it feels like. I'm just gonna chill out at this stupid pipe right here. Because I can actually touch that thing. I really don't want to do this. It's actually just stupid. Why were you aggroed already? Why was that thing aggroed already? Hey, imagine that. If the fucking ball comes not out at the exact same time that you need it to come out, you're just screwed because there's nothing you can do. Because this is so much RNG bullshit that it's not even funny. Oh my god, it took so long to explode! Just explode already, you piece of shit! You know what it is? I know exactly what it is. This is meant to be played on mouse and keyboard. Why am I running out now? I can't even make this anymore. I'm always running out. This is meant to be played on mouse and keyboard. On mouse and keyboard, you hit 2 buttons, then you can glide, dodge, and press any other button at the same time. But on a fucking controller, where you have to hit every single button with your fucking thumb at the exact same time, this is literally stupid. And I bet nobody playtested this of the developers with the controller. Because I'm 100% sure nobody playtested this with the controller. Because that's the reason why I keep dropping in between my things. Because I have to let go of the glide button to hit the dodge button. To hit the attack button. To hit the jump button. And you don't have to do that when you're playing on mouse and keyboard. Are you shitting me? And that's why I'm keep losing height and everything. But that's just an excuse for me sucking at parrying. I acknowledge that, but still, I hate parrying. If I can avoid it, I try to avoid it, but it's impossible to avoid it here. At least the parry window isn't too bad. That's the only save and grace of this game. That the parry window isn't actually atrocious. Atrociously tight. It's still very stressful. Parrying stresses me out so much. Just setting this up. It's so stressful. It is so stressful. It's impossible. It just doesn't line up. I hit the fucking pause button. Well. At this point, we reach the stage of I just don't give a crap. Actually, that's easier than I thought. But just the fact that it's just not lining up every time. And I have to go when I have to go. I don't get to decide when I have to go. When I want to go or when I don't want to go. Well. Can't even get out of the first stage now. Well, I am so dead. Again. And it didn't give me the parry. I thought I was still inside the circle. He literally has a smoke circle that indicates where you should be able to parry or not, but apparently that's not actually accurate. Apparently the smoke circle is a little bit too wide. So that's fun. That means I can't rely on that. At least I know what to do here. The problem is I know what to do here, but it's impossible. Because I can't deal with this. This whole thing is just a me issue. I can't manage this. It's too much in a row. I'm dead. Never mind. I saved it somehow. Too early. Damn it. Is and you have to do that so many times in a row and not get hit and hit and hit and hit. I got hit by literally every single one there. Even if I make the section, it's not fun. I'm not gonna be happy, but if I made the section. Because this is not a fun section at all. What am I supposed to do? I'm dropping and dropping and dropping back down where I came from. I can't even make it with no HP. Because I am going to get hit on the way up. Even if I don't have to reset. I'm going to get hit. I might as well die. Remember when this game was fun? Because I sure don't anymore. Well, I'm just venting. At this point, holy shit. What is a section? It's so annoying. I get it, you want me to use the skill. Fuck you. These two sections alone teach you how to use the skill. There was no need to make an extended third section like this. Especially without a heal in between. Sometimes they are so good with giving you heal stations. Sometimes they give you heal stations in spots where you don't even need it. And right here, where there would have been the perfect spot for a fucking station, they don't put one. Why even have this ginormous fat area up here with nothing on it? Just to screw you. I'm dead. Because I mixed up my buttons. That's my bad. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not even gonna say anything. That one was totally my fault, by the way. Not even blaming the game for this. Just butterfingers, I guess. I mean, what do you want from me? I don't even care. I lost every interest. In making this section. You can probably tell from the way I play. Not even putting effort in it at this point. This is literally just another one of these sections, like the boss from last time. Hit your head against the wall a million times until you make it. If you don't have good parry timing, which there are a lot of people that don't, you're just not good at this section. I'm literally not the only one with bad parry timing, but I'm pretty bad. You know, I don't even care. Normally I would have complained or something, but I really don't care. You can really tell when a section is bad when you lose every motivation of finishing it. Every last piece of motivation. I complain a lot during sections, but that's fine. I still enjoy them. But this I don't enjoy. This is just tedious bullshit. I'm dead, by the way. Because imagine that, if the bullet would be a little bit faster and could be able to catch up to you, you could hit upwards and you could get your stuff back, but they didn't think about that. Would have made it actually way better if the bullets would be a little bit faster, at least on this one. Because that would have actually made it a little bit more challenging to get down there too. Not only would you be able to save yourself. Okay, explain to me, how did I miss that? Because I don't know. I have really no idea. I could possibly have missed that. That's too low. That would have been it. But you miss one. You just have a bad timing on one of these. And it's over. Isn't that fun? I think that's a good mechanic, right? I criticize this a lot on like big games. Because I know how the game development process works. Because I've been working on that in that field for a bit. Since the beginning, basically. But the lack of playtesting is a real problem when it comes to big games. And I don't want to say this game wasn't playtested, but I want to say this game wasn't playtested on a controller. And I bet you 100% of the chance the playtesting was just the developers, and they were playing it on their development platform, which was the PC, where you develop games. And that was all the testing they did for these sections. And it is really not a great experience on controller. If you don't have 3 hands, that is. Of course, if you are a mutant and have 3 hands, that's a different story. Then I can see this working out. Quite well, actually. I had to sway a bit, but I see you're still here. Yeah. I lost all my will of finishing this section, but I'm going to finish it. The section is just boring, annoying. It's everything a section shouldn't be. This isn't even fun. A section can be frustrating and still be fun, but this is just boring and unnecessarily complicated and over the top. It escalates so hard between the one before this and this section. It escalates so hard. Absurdly so. I don't really care. I mean, you can call that a lingering hitbox. I would call that bullshit, but okay. Can't even get the parry anymore, but I really don't care. I couldn't give less than a shit. I couldn't give less. I don't even know what I want to say. Couldn't give less of a shit. There we go. That's a hard. Too low. Too low again. And I messed it up. And I'm dead. And we reset. It's such a boring section, holy shit. Not only is it are unnecessarily long without any healing in between. The run back is annoying. And just because it's long. Because nothing else. At this point, we've learned all the tricks that we can do with our new skill. So that's basically... At this point, it's just repetitive. It's just trial and error. It's RNG based because it depends on what timing you get on the stupid goo things. Can't believe I still got that. And I missed it, so I'm back down. And I'm dead. It's not a fun section at all. It's the worst part of the game. I got it, but I'm not even happy about it. Because I knew there wouldn't be any heals up here. And I knew it would just get worse. I don't even know what to do. That's the next part. The first time you go through these sections, it's just a free fall. I could go to the left by keep dodging these guys. I could go down and die probably, or maybe continue. Yeah, I know, it's already refilled. That's why I can do another little jump afterwards. But that doesn't really help me much. I should probably go to the left. Which is probably just gonna be a mistake. And I'm gonna die, but what else am I supposed to do? I guess I'm going down. I guess I went down. And you know what? It was a bad idea. Because I got nothing out of this. Nothing at all, and I have to go back. So I'm basically dead. And let me guess, I spawn down here, don't I? I should just reset at this point. There's no reason for me to be down here. I should just die. I should just kill myself to reset and then having to do the whole other area again. Can't even see. You can't even see that one. Because it's behind the fucking foreground. Well, I'm fucked. You know when I said I should just reset? I should have just done that. So that was a waste of time. At least we know we don't need to go down there ever again. I should probably make a... Okay, I'm getting annoyed again. I went over the stage from not caring. I went back to being annoyed. Now even the foreground elements are getting in the way. Can't believe they made the way back from down there so hard. And they spawn you down there. It is so stupid. Can't believe they would do that. Imagine that, a game developer that built this game can run the section with no problem. Well, I would have never guessed. Someone who actually built this and played it every day for like 2-3 years in a row can do this in his sleep. I wouldn't have guessed. That's not playtesting, my dudes. That is not playtesting. That is bullshit testing. And that I shouldn't rush this. Why am I rushing? I don't even care. Just wait for it. There's a rhythm. There's actually a rhythm. I found my rhythm on that section. By the way, if you drop, I guess you spawn up here, but you can't take more than 1 damage here. Which sucks. At least I didn't take a 3rd damage. It's literally just if you fall down. That's why these are here. I hate my life. It's literally easier to just go down. Remember when I said it's just RNG if you get one at sometimes? Yeah, that's still the case. You're shitting me. You know what's the difference between this and the climb in Silk Song at the end? You climb all the way up top. That this climb in Silk Song is actually fun. And you have some checkpoints in between. Where you can refill your health and everything. And so you don't feel like you lose progress. Even if it's a little bit tedious to refill your HP at sometimes. But in this I just feel like... I just don't feel anything really. I just wasted my time, that's all. Nothing more about it. It wasn't fun, I didn't learn anything. I didn't get better at the game. The troll section that they had before at least ended at some point. When we were up top. But this doesn't end. It just keeps going. And it gets worse every single time. Actually, that's not true. The search section is still the worst. Of all of them. Which is kind of funny. The other sections after the third one are way easier. Still not easy. Don't get me wrong. But easier. This one is literally what's making it impossible. This one section right here. This is taking out the whole fun. Because the other sections after this aren't actually this bad, but this one section is a gauntlet of its own. This would be like something that you would put at the after all the other sections as the last little challenge, you know? But have like a checkpoint right before. Or in this case, a healing station. So that the player won't get mad if he dies. Hello. Hello. It didn't even give me the parry. So it didn't give me the parry there. And then it hit me even though I was basically the same distance as when I did the parry. Okay. Sure, that makes sense. I agree. So I can't make the section anymore. I can't even get over there. I can't even get an attempt. Apparently everything is against me now. This is peak This is literally peak. This is a great example on how you can totally take the fun out of any game by just overcomplicating it. I know that because I've done this myself. Making something too complicated so the user... For you it's obvious what to do. For you it's obvious and easy how to do it. But you don't realize that you... Obviously it's easy for you. You were the one who created this. You were the one who literally worked the last 2 years on this. Or 3 years, or however long they worked on this game. But for everybody else, this is horrible. No checkpoints. No way to get HP back. Every tiniest mistake makes you feel like something got ripped out of your soul. Every RNG death makes you feel like makes you question if it's your fault or not when it's not. Actually made it on the first run. There we go. Why couldn't I... I've placed it this high the last couple of times. There's a rhythm. But if it's only slightly off, it's over. Now my hand hurts too. Oh, that's just my fault. Hey, by the way, I'm all the way back down. And I'm dead. Well, let's reset. Because I don't care to do this with 3 HP. So this is gonna be the whole stream today, by the way. We are literally almost done with the stream. I should retitle the stream, How to Not Make a Game. Well, no, that's not true. How to not make a section in your game. How to make a good game bad with making one section bad. It is so unfun, it's not even funny. I was actually looking forward to the stream today. Finding my guy. My shop guy, so we can buy some more stuff. But it turns out that all doesn't matter, we have to beat this section. Because I've put this much work in it, I might as well, right? I literally understand better how the dodge and everything works now than before. But that doesn't matter. Because that doesn't help you beat the section. What helps you beat the section? Knowing every pattern of everything in this entire section. Knowing exactly when to jump. having played the section a million times, like a developer would do. And that's why I know this wasn't playtested by anyone but the developers. And normally I would say this is only a mistake like big developers do. But that's why all the big games are garbage nowadays. Because they aren't playtested at all. But I know for a fact this wasn't playtested by anybody but the developers. And I would bet on that. I was looking forward to a stream like this myself. Tell me about it. I should just delete this word. Nobody wants to see this. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that. That would be stupid. I am dead. And reset. This seems like a fun section. By the way, I'm just gonna do this off stream. You guys will never see the section being finished because I'm not doing this on stream again. And I might actually not even do this section, to be honest, at this point. Not even off stream, if it's getting on my nerves too much. At this point, I don't care about finding all the candles, finding everything, because this section literally took out all the fun. I'm trying to find everything, and I know there's a candle or some bullshit back here. So I might as well not try to find everything. See, this part right here is a good first introduction to the dodge create mechanic. You have to use the bomb. It teaches you can use the dodge on the bomb to make the crystal. Actually, you learned that before, so to break open the gate. So they never really taught you before that, which is stupid. You need to teach the player what to do. So to get into the section, you already had to do something that you have never learned before. So that's already a mistake. How is the player supposed to know? And then this is a nice little second section where you learn to use these things. And then they hit you with this, which should have literally been the last section. And there should have literally been a healing station before it. Because this is the worst of them all. This is literally the fuck you section. You're not getting past this. This one lines up way better. Try to save it. I really tried. I really tried. I really tried. I really tried. You know what? I have a good solution for this. This and then uninstall. That's a good solution. To be honest, at this point, I'd rather play a different game. There's so many games on my waiting list that want to be played. This one section ruined this game for me. The same way as the final boss fight ruined, what was it called? Cat Souls. The Korean Souls, Metroid Vania Souls game. With the cat. I forget. I see why it's called Gloom Water. Nah, I wouldn't call it. I don't even agree with that. I would call it Boring Water. Because gloom isn't the right word for it. Because it's not even... It's just doesn't give you any emotions. 9 souls, yeah. 9 souls is fun. Except for the final boss fight. Which forces you to parry. Like the first boss fight. The first boss fight was the hardest one. And then, of course, the final boss fight. For only one reason, because it forces you to parry. All the other boss fights you can get by without having to parry. So, I never actually beat the game. I got to the final boss, but I don't really care about finishing it, not gonna lie. The game itself was fun. The whole experience is really fun. But the final boss fight is stupid. So I don't care. It lost my interest after that. I did never even finish streaming the game. We got to the final boss fight and I was like, fuck it. I don't care. There are enough games coming out. Why should I spend my time with something that's this annoying if I can play something that's fun? There's a difference between challenging and just freaking boring. Too low. Actually still made that. And dead. Hey Nadia. How goes MIO? Well, the game was pretty fun. Until I reached this point. And now it's just boring as fuck. I'm not getting better. I'm not learning anything new. I'm just having to hit my head against the wall. Fighting with the controller. Because I'm not playing on mouse and keyboard. Having to replay the section over and over. And I really don't care. I don't have all the abilities, but I really don't care at this point. I don't really care. I mean, I have every ability that I need to do this part. The only thing that I'm missing... These are the abilities, right? Yeah. This is the only thing that I'm missing. The top one. I have everything else, so I should be able to do this. There's one section that requires like a high jump or something. I know I can't do that. Actually, that's not true. I would probably be able to do that if I just hit my head against that also. But that has even a worse run back. That has even a worse run back than this. The first ability is the one you need for this part. I don't think so, actually. Well, I guess it would make it probably easier. Whatever that is. High jump over, as I said, or whatever. At this point, I wasted the whole stream just on this. Whole almost 2 hours just on this. So I might as well finish strong and die a couple more times. If not for this section, I said this like you weren't here for this, Nadia, so I'm gonna say this again. Not the first 2 sections are nice and introduce you to what you have to do, but then you hit this and then it's just over. This is RNG. This is way easier with the mouse and keyboard, but actually stupid hard because of the button switching on the controller. It is really not fun. How... I mean, okay, I literally hit B. It didn't even activate the glide this time. I switched over to B, what the fuck? Okay, that's a first. And we're back. Again, it's just hit your head against the wall and you get... It's doable. It's doable, don't get me wrong. And for someone who's better at parrying than me, it might actually be easy, but... I beat Sekiro without having to parry it for most of the bosses. I beat almost every Souls game without having to parry. So, I hate sections that force you to parry in any game. And this is one of them. Fuck me. I took 2 damage for no reason! If I get hit and fall into the slime, I shouldn't take damage again. This is basic fucking platforming. Already taking damage. Just rubbing salt into the wound. Fucking rubbing salt into the wound. And then there was nothing. And then there was nothing. That's the next part. Again, it's RNG, because sometimes there's just nothing you could bounce off of. What are you supposed to do? You just die. Because you just used your hairpin, so you lost all your abilities. And then you get a bad hairpin. Because that's a thing too that can happen. And then you just don't reach. Because that can happen too. Why are they so far apart? $2 on this. And what have we achieved? So let's recap. Let's go over this again. What makes a good game? No, what makes a good section in a game? So if we are going only by this developer, the section taught us how to use the gimmick. And we learned this in the first 10 minutes. And then the section hit us with garbage, long as bullshit sections, where if you make one mistake, you get reset all the way to the beginning. Have to do everything again. So we literally got no progress out of this. We learned nothing new. We didn't get better in the game because we maxed out our abilities after the first 10 minutes. Great game design, I must say. I'm venting a little bit, but seriously, this is stupid. You mess up a game like this, which is pretty good. It's a decent Metroid Vania. It's fun. It's cool to explore. It has an interesting story. And then you hit me with a section that's the length of more than the section in Silk Song where you have to climb all the way up top. It is worse because you don't have any progression if you fail in between. You hit me with a million blind jumps in this one section. Jesus Christ. But that's to be expected. I've been venting a lot during this stream, but it's fine. This has been the venting stream, I guess. We got no progress out of this entire stream. I mean, we unlocked this section, but after that, we didn't get any progress out of it. Anyways, hope you guys at least enjoyed me venting a little bit about how game design can be done wrong. And how not playtesting your game by people other than yourself makes your game bad. because you yourself can't correctly discern what's doable, or not what's doable, but what makes sense and what not. You always need a third party to do that. But of course, playtesting costs money, right? And we don't want to play. We don't want to like spend money on playtesters. That would be a bad idea, right? Who needs playtesters? But yeah, anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Usually I say it was a lot of fun again, but it was something. It was a venting session. I will be back later on today for High on Life 2, so that's definitely gonna be way more fun. Even if we have to crank that stupid penis rod, whatever that thing is. But yeah. Let's kill a couple or get a couple of bounties done and that later. And I will be back with more Code Vein 2 tomorrow. That's also gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. More MIO on Friday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this section again. It's doable, but it's so unfun. It's so unfun. Holy shit. But yeah. Okay. I don't even know what to say anymore. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Wait, what is it? Is this Monday, right? Yeah, I completely lost track of everything now. Rest of your Monday, and hope to see you guys in another stream soon. So always hit the buttons below, share the stream around. Maybe not this stream, but all the other streams. And yeah, hope to see you guys in another stream soon. Till then, stay awesome. Bye!